How's it going, everybody? I am the Zaben, Neo Zaben, and today I'm going to be going back into some of my old Minecraft worlds. Now, I've been trying to play these, but for some reason the connection to the internet, something keeps going wrong. I don't know what's going on. Like, there should be nobody else using internet at the moment. It's really weird why the internet's not giving a good broadcast. So I'm gonna try to do these two quickly now because it's frustrating me. Well, not this one, maybe a little bit more, but this one I'm gonna go fast as I can because it keeps frustrating me so much. So let's get right into it. I'm hoping we could do it, and I'm gonna check if we are indeed actually live. Yes, it is. So what I streamed earlier, I'm gonna have to get rid of because it keeps cutting off at some point. So I'm gonna start on ours. I'm gonna put the volume low. It says waiting for broadcast. What does that even mean? Let me refresh this. We're not actually on? Are we on or are we not on? I'm confused. The game's showing me like, well, yeah. So I'm lost. Are we actually on or not? I'm hoping we are. How am I really don't get it. Hold on. Yeah, it says we're on. So I'm really lost what's going on. It says 5:21. So I don't know. I guess we could just go ahead and work with it. Mm. Oh, oh. Thought it was gonna work. I don't understand what's sort of going on with the YouTubes right now. I feel like it's the system really messing up. So if we are live, hopefully all this is actually being recorded and not just frozen in some spot. Because the iPad's showing one thing, and I'm gonna look it up on my phone, and it looks like it's showing me the same exact thing. Wait, what? Okay, so it looks like we are good. I'm gonna try to go back on the tablet really quick, see if it actually did. Okay, so it did. Okay, so it did. So it did. That's really weird, if you ask me. I don't know why it was like that. Oh, it's gonna say two. I just realized it's gonna say two because of my phone. Ah, man. Alright. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to go through this one really quick because it took so long doing this 20 times. I'm gonna go through the spots that are important, not go through the ones that are, well, not important. So, first things first, my house. Boom. Well, I just came out of it. um, Not really anything big. It's small. Of course, now I live in like better homes, but and then this used to be my friend's house before we switched it to like a block bank. Basically, any supplies or blocks that we need. So this is it. Like we just came here. At least I did. Digged it out. Basically made it sort of hollow. All I had was this. We did for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I should make more bread. That way I could get just through the video. And then, of course, more people wanted to play with us. And at the time, I really didn't care if it was public because, you know, my friend was going to join. He could just go ahead and put public or just join and didn't need an invite. So some guy joined us. I think he was pretty cool. I can't really remember, but it seems like he was based on what he built. Got a bed here. It's got a little bit of a little house. I don't know why we made it so low. Even mine's not that low. I have room to jump at least. Like, come on. I don't know, but they made it low. What was that? Go back. Okay, really random spot. Anyway, we come in here. This is where you put all this stuff. He has all these different furnaces. I think that's where we used a lot of the stone, or we put a lot of the stone, because I think that's what you need to do to make that refined stone. And this was his little basement where he had, I think, some chests and was just still digging. I don't know for what, but that's what he did. Then this area, I don't know if, I want to say it was me, but part of me thinks it couldn't be. There's just no way. So I'm not really 100% sure about this one. It could be, it's like a 50-50, I guess. Um, but it just seems like this was gonna be like another, I guess, house going like, let me see, because this is stone, so you could put like, put stone here, like I did with the other side, and then make this flat, right? Because I have a bunch of stuff here, so make this flat, and then just make a house from this, which wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't mind doing that. So, of course, this way, like I said, it has a lot of stone. Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna fall into the basement area then. So this is the basement area. Since I fell in, I might as well explore it. This was what I made. Originally this was all stone. Then I started taking it out and putting, what do you call it? Glass. There you go. Jeez. I was putting in glass. So that way, whenever you would play or whatever, right? You'd play, and there'd just be all this water kind of around you. It's supposed to give like an effect, I guess. That's kind of what I was going for. But it just looks nice to me. I don't know. I think I would do this again at some point. Maybe with, what's it called? With the one that I'm doing with my bros. Because what I'm doing in theirs is making a tunnel that leads to the mansion area, and then I take another, like, path or tunnel, which will take me to the desert, which we should go to now. So, it's literally, if we go to the desert area, that's where my bros world is at, it's gonna look a lot like how it is here, with like a big chunk just missing. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm genuinely like, all right, let's do it. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons over there. Let's take a little nappy nap and then we'll go back. Um, but with my bros world, like, we tried pretty hard, surprisingly. Well, I guess we wouldn't try really hard. Every time I play, it just seems like they just relax and I do all the work. It's really weird, but it does feel like that. When we first started playing, what we did, we were a bit more serious with it. You know, my bro was just like, "Oh, I'll get all the wood and stuff, yada yada." So we start digging, getting tools. Then the first thing I did, as soon as I got tools, okay, I think you're friendly over here. First thing I did when I got tools was start digging for stone, which was in, like, it's sort of like this is. Like, this is a mountain, right? Well, actually, that over there is more like a mountain. Um, and let's say our house is this, right? All I did was go to this mountain. I started with the top, of course, and I started breaking lots of the pieces of the stone and then using that for the house. Of course, this doesn't, anything in here, like a lot of the stuff in here does not look good compared to what I built in his world. Um, but definitely, just definitely, it's so true about um the sand. Like, look at all this sand area. Like, of course, it's next to water, which kind of sucks, but all this is just sand. And if I do it in his world, a lot of this is going to be gone. Because he does have the underwater temple thing for his, which I think only appears if you have a large world. Um, I would definitely just jump right into that, start building something next to it, or maybe in a different area where it's not there, and then uh, just build a house, I guess. I really don't know. Maybe I'll build the same house underwater. I don't know. So, a lot of area, not really much to explore. This train thing starts all the way up there. I built a lot and break more of the stuff. This was to get, because this is the world where me and my friend got the platinum trophy for the PS3. So this is his house. Just run right in. Don't even show it. It's not really much to it. I mean, he just has like some anvil and the end portal, or not the end portal, the because that was like the newest update at the time. I believe that was the newest one. Uh, Random stuff. Nothing too crazy. He had another. I don't like the top. And, like, the roof. It's really weird. I don't know. I feel like it needs some stuff like that. I don't know. Then this, he just made a like a square or a rectangle, just gold blocks. Because this is when the gold when you can do the glitch for the blocks to appear. We were doing that, and then eventually they just updated it. So not really gonna work anymore. Needed supplies. I want to say that's what we did. And really not too much to this world. Again, it is a pretty small world, but you know, before a lot of the updates, like the bats that appear out of nowhere, I don't know how they do that. If you know, making things appear when they shouldn't be there is really weird, but whatever. Useless building, useless building. Nice little mountain that should have been destroyed. Ouch. This building right here was more like a beacon. I built that. Uh, being to be, of course, like I said, a beacon. So it originally went from all stone with torches to some red blocks that are fire or whatever, and I put fire on top. This over here is the church that I was trying to build. This is sort of what made me start building things. And I think I was going to make it that big, because I built this in the corner. So I think what I was going for clearly doesn't fit this room. So it's really weird how they would have looked in the end. It would have just been like that tall, right? And then it's all on the same level. Okay, so that's really weird. I feel like I could have done this way better. You know, maybe like a triangle roof over here, and then it could somehow connect to this part, and then I feel like something would have to be on that side or behind it, or maybe more in the front. But yeah, I really don't want to do too much to it, but you would go in here, you'd break the bottom two, and then there's a little floor, little hole in the bottom. We'll just break the bottom. See this little hole in there? I don't feel like going in. But I put it in the wrong spot. Now I have to go in. There we go. Perfect. Now I don't have to go all the way in. But basically you would go down there, and you'd be basically in sort of a room kind of like this, but way smaller. And you go to the right, you would dig like a brick right here, and a brick over here, and you would see hidden chests. And that was because, I think I already said it, a lot of people would join our world, and a lot of people would just, as soon as they see diamond or anything, they'll take it, or they'll like to be trolls and throw it in a fire or something. This, I don't know. I don't want to, I don't think I did this, but it's there, so I don't know. I know I used it before, but I don't know what the heck that was about. I think we were gonna start working on the floor there, but we didn't finish. This is where my friend built, again, the same little house that we saw in the desert. This is what he built. It looks alright. I mean, from... I'll go around you. Just random boxes where you would have random loot, I guess. And this was what he wanted to make a Fort Knox building, or Fort Knox base, correction. So this is it. Not really much. He made all that out of dirt, and then inside's a house out of wood. So it's not really too much. Little farm over there. There. Yeah, this world really didn't have too much. I mean, it's nothing extreme. Like, the next ones that I show you, you could see, like, I kind of progressively get more, I guess, creative. Like, I just do much better with what I'm dealt with. So, this world was not that exciting. There's a lot of random buildings that we don't use or even need. It's just there because people just want to build stuff for no reason. So, I think we are pretty much done with this world. We could go ahead and move on to our next. This button feels like it's more in than the other. Alright, so... Did that say Terraria? I feel like it did. Because Terraria... People like to compare Terraria to Minecraft. But I feel like... yeah, I guess you technically could. But I'd rather not. So, this one I called John and Me. Because my bro John... helped me out. So, I'm gonna start with the house. We're gonna look at the house. Pretty good. I don't know how or why I made this into a house. I don't know why I did. But it looks pretty darn good. So it's a basic, like, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, 3 by 4, I guess? Even then, it's not like a 3 by 4. But whatever. You get what I mean. So, I made the house, and then after that I started putting the water on the sides, and then this looks really dumb, but I could definitely tell you, like, if we were to go ahead, and like, if I were to go ahead and change it, I think I would have cut that part off. This could have easily obsidian, because I wanted to make the house out of obsidian. A lot of the times when they would come by, the creepers, they would explode, and it would always ruin the house, and we had to get more stone and put things back together. Complicated. I'm not sure. I feel like my bro did that. And then, of course, a lot of this stuff I put down. A I like how it looks like that. The anvil is always gonna look like an anvil. We put all our food in here. And then we go up here, because I did everything for this house. So this room's not too bad. I really wish I could put this away. I could easily just go ahead. This is what I would do. I would move this. No, I would close this up, right? And then I want to keep that light there. And should I keep that light there? Well, yeah, because the light, this is what's blocking it off. So I would do this. I would close this off, see if I could move this here, and then just put another row of redstone. Because as long as the redstone is laying down like this, it's active. And what I did was, I had this down here. For some reason, I wanted it where you would go here. You didn't have to look up, but you could go here, and then you would press the button, the lights go off. You go here, go to sleep. And I wish I would have done that for this floor too, actually. Like, make that, maybe skip a floor, or a little, not even that. All I'd have to do was skip one block, and then I'd just move on to the next. That's all I would have to do. But of course, this house isn't big enough for that. If I would have done that, we would have been, well, I think we still could have, it'd just be a little higher. That's all. But anyway, yeah, so the whole idea is, you know, you could turn it off, boom, house is dark, and then that's it. I think that was a cool idea that I did. Of course, we got the library here for enchanting and things like that. We got all the little boxes full of garbage and things like that. Not really a lot of interesting things, although the rug is nice. I think I used red and white, so the pattern is a pattern, but of course, with the Greek design, it really doesn't fit too well. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Probably should have made this floor better instead of just dirt. Now, this, I swear I had an idea for this. I feel like originally what I was trying to do was build somewhat of a castle here. And this is what I was doing. So really, this was 3, or, like, it was, I made 2 of them. I know that. I made 2 of them connect, and this one's missing a piece of dirt. Let me fix that. Okay, so this is what happened. I was making these. At first, I made one by itself, out of dirt, no problem. Then I made another, and another, and another, and they were all connecting, and then I think I started putting water in them. Yeah, I started putting water in it. I don't know why this is here. Doing our little thing. And then that was it. Like, I just kept making them. I could have easily just gone ahead and made something out of it. Like, I was thinking when I came back to this, I could make some stairs, right? Going here. Some type of building or something going up. And then it would just be, why is that missing one? And then you would just go up, right? So this would be one little section on its own, but a lot of the buildings and things like that would just be on top. So this little gap here, oh, why is the internet quality bad again? The internet quality up here, the little missing gaps on the top, all that would just be the, what's it called? Would be light sources. Basically these little things. Of course, these are jack-o'-lanterns. This, I feel like, was my bro's idea. Because we were digging, and then there's a door here. So, but then again, he was pretty shocked. So if he was shocked, it had to be my idea. I don't know. There's a really big blur. I feel like this was him doing this. I give him credit for this, though, because there's no way I would have grown all these freaking melons, but they're everywhere. They're all over here. So I give the credit to him for this. And I think did I change it to wood? I might have. But I give him the credit for this. But with this world, you could easily tell we didn't do too much. Okay, I see a building over there. Did we do more than I think? Hold on. Because if you want to be honest, I don't remember this. This could have easily been part of the village, so I'm gonna look to make sure. Okay, yeah, so this is just their dirt stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of surprising. We really didn't do too much in this world. I mean, I see villages around, but again, we didn't do much. So, I don't know what to think. I wouldn't say it sucks that we didn't do a lot, but rather interesting that we didn't do a lot. Because we built pretty close. Like, where I'm standing to, that little brown dot there, that's, like, basically this entire map here. That's all we needed to find and beat the game. Because we didn't explore that much. So right here, I don't know why we have soul sand on the floor. It bothers me. Okay. So yeah, so this area, the pillars that we're making shows up as a big brown sort of dot on the map, which I like. Then, ooh, what's this? Oh, that's supposed to be gunpowder, right? Let's drop the spider eye. Oh, it's lapis. Why is there lapis? Well, we did start killing each other, so it could be it. So this is where we were building, sort of south of the, or bottom of the map, I guess. Then we go up here. Now this, I blame my bro for this. He put so much lava over here, and then it was getting out of control. So I think I had to put so much water on it, because I wanted to make this. I wanted to make a railroad, and of course I think would I have used more pieces if I went that way? Probably not. Though I probably would have been the same amount. But I remember him putting so much lava, and it was just there for no reason. It was kind of irritating. So I had extinguished it, and then I was using whatever the heck came out of it as materials. And of course we keep going, which I'm not going to do. And that sand area is sort of not even in the middle, just like the beginning and the edge. You could go ahead and you can find... Look, there it goes right here. Lava looks nice, though. Once we go over there, you can see like some of the stuff we were doing. Of course, I was trying to make glass buildings again. That was like a failed project. But we really didn't do too much. It was, again, this kind of shows or highlights like my creativity a bit more. I was doing a lot more than what I was doing before. And it sucks that these things are sideways. Why are they like that? And then, of course, freaking creeper comes from behind. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to go back to the house. I'm going to save this spot. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to talk about this, the logo. My bro and I did this. I think I made an N, or yeah, I was making an N, and then I think we put the J. We were trying to figure out how it would work. So we put the J, the N, and J because our names, Neo and John. And then around it, I just put in the little gaps too. I put the little faces that way. You could see it. So if I put my other bro, like if I were to do that again with my other bro, it'd be J and J, and I don't know how the heck that would work. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put a J maybe on one side over here. Oh, excuse me. Or maybe move this like a bit over. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Move this J a bit more like to this. We'll go up here, and we'll save that. I think that isn't too bad. The Greek mythology texture pack's not that bad. This text is hard to read if you play the game at the default resolution, but at 1080p it is fine. Now, I don't know what the heck the default resolution is. I'm pretty sure if you play the default... Oh, no. The default is... when you play the game, literally, if you play the game, let's say you're playing, I'm going to turn this one to the Halloween one. Mass Effect, Little Big Planet, Candy, Cartoon, Steam, Pattern, Halloween, there we go. And load. So, I like how this one's negative. Wait. Where's my paper? No, not my paper. I need to look at something really quick. I just realized that says negative. I want to know if my bro was sending me his world once. I want to know if he sent me and it said negative and I never put negative. See? Oh, I've set myself on fire. Smart. There we go. See, I hate that my bro did this. I was showing my other bro, because he's here before. It was always me and John and I. So, clearly, for one, I was digging in the wrong area. But it irritates me that he did this. Because now I digged all this. And then he just puts... Oh, why, John? Hold on. Let me just break this really quick. Because he did this to us. He literally, and this is stuff that he would do. This is the kind of guy that he is. But, you know, we're all bros, so somehow we forgive him. Don't know why. Don't know how. But we do. So, we're gonna have to fix this up a bit. There we go. So I think that's fine. Just jump. Boop. Alright, so this is the world John and I, Johnny Boy and I. This is what we did. So when we first started, this is what we're doing. I had a house over here, which ended up becoming this giant house. At first, it wasn't this big. It was just like, or not even that. No, I think I lived out. No, I didn't live over there. I lived here because I built this entire thing. Like I was just making all of this, and I was building. This guy, I'm laughing already. It's so stupid. He lives in here. He has his supplies on the floor, which is that's not bad. I don't know why the door's there. He has his supply things on the floor. Let's say the door was up here. And I think this was part of the cave. Yeah, so when we were building, at first, he was building into the cave. So, no, it was actually around here. So, this was him, and then he built into this mountain. I'm like, alright, not bad, whatever. I build over here, and he has this little house. And then, we built, or no, I think he started digging back here. Or he had a different area. No, we had a different area. We were digging around his house. So that's why you see there's stuff up there. Then eventually I started digging completely through. Things like that. But it's so dumb that he has this little, like, 3x3 house. I don't know. Well, I mean, if he has the supplies here, it had to be, like, 4x3. But whatever. So, I remember building this ginormous house. The whole idea was, okay, let's go ahead and make a house where you could both live in, and it would be pretty cool. So, I had a Z, which I believe was originally for me to help find the area, and then I built around it. So we had a Z to be like, yes, this is where we marked the spot. Then I built a house. So I think the first room is here. No. I mean, it does look nice. Wow. Imagine having that with a fireplace behind it. This was his room, I believe. Or it might be mine. It's not bad, but jump over here. See, we had like little stuff hidden in the walls. This looks a lot like my room. I have diamonds and stuff. Let me check something really quick, because I do have that. But I want to check what's in this part. I'm sorry if the... Okay, we can fix this. I'm really good at building what's mine. Okay, that you guys weren't supposed to... Using the wrong answer. You guys weren't supposed to see that. Not yet, at least. Okay. I think that's how I had it, right? Yeah. So it'll be like this. You're supposed to be like, kind of go through a corner. And then you go in here. Now, this, I believe, had to be his area. Because this is not my dog. So I think this was his spot. And I was just helping him make some stuff, so... Okay, see, I need to do that for this. But I was gonna put that on this side as well. So you would go down here. I should have made that on this side as well. I don't know what I'm making this out of. What is this? this. Actually, I'm not gonna touch that. Pretty cool, I guess. This whole room was supposed to be, I guess, quote-unquote secret, I guess. That's kind of the point. And it was supposed to have stuff like enchantment tables, supplies, this little cool pattern, which I think he did. But yeah, that's sort of like, oops. Oh, this is wool. What color is it though? A blue wool. Really weird. Anyway, that was kind of the whole idea. So this room, I'm like more than certain he designed it this way. And then I just had the wall just like, yeah, let's make it red or whatever. And this would be blue. Sort of trying to match the whole idea of like fire and water. So I'm gonna keep that closed the way it was. And then even here you're supposed to be seeing fire and water, but even then, well, the water is here, you can't see it, it's purplish color. See, purple, so over there you don't really see it too well. And then here we get the green fire or the green lava. And then of course, the water being dirty, you can't see it that well. I should use a different texture pack, something that's a bit more bright and vivid. So this part, I need to cover up, but I was never 100% sure how to cover it up. Because I need, you know, I mean, I could do it, like I could just put a bunch of stone here, but then you sort of have this outside area and there's not a lot of stone under it, and I don't know. But basically the idea is like, okay, I have to cover this up. Oh, I like the little cat design. I never seen that. And I think that's just for the one room. I was working at rooms at a time. Anyway, it does kind of look nice though. Anyway, you move on to here, you get all these chests of like dirt and stone and little dandelion being a skull dancing. Stone. Nothing on that end. This one definitely has a lot of stone. Stone and dirt. Stone. Stone and dirt. Dirt. Coal? Yeah. Coal and some other stuff. Who mentioned me? Alright, what's this? And this was all the wood stuff. That's pumpkins. A lot of random things, basically. What did my cousin... not my cousin, my bro. What did he tag me in? Yep, I remember that video. My bro just tagged me in a video that I know I've already seen it, but he still tagged me in it anyway. And I was just like, yep, I remember that. All right, so here we are. It's just a lot of random stuff in this building, basically. That's sort of the whole point. It was that this was more of a storage area, and I was thinking of going ahead of doing another one this way, but we never did it, and I think, yeah, put water here, put lava there, keeping the whole thing going. I don't think we built a lot more. I mean, well, clearly I built a lot more because I'm the one who built this house and what's under it, and my bro Johnny helped with the bottom part. Then I remember, doesn't that just turn purple? Maybe I'm confused. Oh, this is ice. This is why it looks more purple. I should probably figure out if there's a way to grab ice. This is it, right? Yeah, this is it. So in here, because we would build, and I think I would explore a bit that way or something, and I'd get lost, and I needed a way to find our way back. So this is actually the second building I made to find the way back. So we would go up here. It's really dumb, the way that I was making it. I don't know what we were thinking, but I think what I was gonna do was make this, what is this called? Glowstone. I was gonna keep building outward, right? So it would be up and out, like another, what is this, like another 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. I'd have to build out like another 4, but basically it would be up and out, about another 4, and then the little things there would be holding it up. And then if you were exploring, you know, any of that area, I was exploring that way a bit more, because I swear every time I come back I noticed the first building. But yeah, like the whole idea was for this to basically be a way to, you know, find the house again, and it really, I don't know if it really worked or not. I'm not 100% sure, but it was really dumb the way that I'm making it. Although the other house, the little building that we had, looks a lot better. So I'm gonna look. How did I get up here? There we go. Right here. I didn't even know how I got up here. I was just like, how the hell do I get back down? Really random building. I feel like I should destroy it, but it's too good. Like, I guess memories, like my bro said. So, that's that. And I'm gonna get to these buildings in just a second, because it's actually, you gotta paint like a bigger picture to understand it. So, over here is where we kept all the animals. We got some zombie chickens, vampire chickens. I'm guessing that's what it is. Devil cows and skeleton pigs. Nice. I don't remember all this, but it's there. And I built this, and this, I want to say it went from being a building we were going to use to just an empty building that is a tower to find our way back. That's the only way I could describe it, because we don't use what it is. Like, there could have easily been stuff up here, but no, I just put all the dogs I ever got up here. So if there's ever any more wolves, they're all gonna go up here. You keep going up, and I don't know why I put it like this. I put it as a switch. So I think my idea was, oh, by day it will be off, and by night it'll be glowing. Like, I wanted that. Like, easily I could do that now, since they added the sunlight thing where I could have it off by day and then it'll be on by night, you know, doing the whole opposite effect of, you know, the sunlight, which we actually have, you know, in the real world, you know, where the light actually is supposed to charge the battery, but then once it hits nighttime, bada boom, they all glow, and it repeats the cycle. So there it is, it's glowing. I'm not sure if I made it correctly. I kind of want to grab a lot of dirt and figure it out if I made it all equal and things like that. So I'm going to do that really quick. We're almost there. We go. That's all I need, right? Okay, well, first of all, I can already see a mistake. I'm dead. Oh, man. I was gonna say, I can already see a mistake, an error in my ways. We'll just jump onto that one. Alright. Yeah. They even look like such a high jump. How much health did I even have? A ghost climb. Alright, well now I'm gonna have to start deleting more stuff than what I needed. Let's put on the pants. Let's get rid of the dirt. Again. See, there's more stuff I didn't grab. But I was gonna say, I see an error in my thing. I mean, of course, from far it really wouldn't matter, but it's supposed to be equal all the way. So there's only 3 on that spot, 4 on here, 4 here, and 4 here. So I did do a little bit of a little bit of an issue that I don't know how to count or something. Really, I just don't know how to mess with redstone. Don't I have a shovel? Houston, we have a bit of a problem. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me, man. Ugh. I hate that I burp for no reason. I mean, I don't understand the point of it. Why do we burp? Well, eh. There we go. Alright, so now we can get rid of these. Alright, not bad, not bad. It is good though. For some reason that really helped out a lot more. I remember that being a lot of help. But now, this is really the big focal point. That and that. What makes this sort of the big, you know, region area based. I got a little sheep in there. How you doing, buddy? Iron Golem in there. I don't know what that is. Oh, he killed some zombies. Nice. What made this sort of the big project, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I'm pretty sure you haven't because it's the way I'm running around and exploring, is this was supposed to be sort of one giant castle area, and my dog is barking like crazy. No, tell him to relax. Hold on 1 second. He needs to relax. Alright, he's good now. This dog's too much sometimes. So, this was the idea. Of course, I might have to change a lot of things. Because this library thing that we have is like in the center and should not be, or maybe it could be, I don't know. But this should not definitely be here. This should be more like on the right. But this was the idea. I was gonna go ahead, see how tall that is. I was basically gonna make it that big. Now, if not that big, then a little bit bigger. Because no, I don't. I was gonna say, do I have anything in there that makes you go up? I don't. Maybe doing Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein's monster, I should say. The whole idea was, yeah, that was a halfway cut. I was gonna make a bridge connecting sort of that way, and then connect everything else. What I was gonna do was connect as much of the cobblestone to all these buildings, but of course, since I was building that way, a lot of the mountain is in our way. So what I did, and I had my bro helping me out with this as well. That's why we had so much of that stone around and that dirt. Was because I told him, I had him help me. We did it sort of in sections, and eventually the sections were getting bigger, and we had to work together. So, oops. Okay, there we go. Now that we're up, this is full of water for some reason. Is this water or is this ice? This is ice. I thought this was water. Water moves. Remember that. Alright, so the whole idea was we were going to take all this out, and then of course I was gonna make this bigger. So if I wanted to make that over here, it'd basically be about maybe where this, no, a little bit farther. Yeah, basically where this part is, like right here where I'm standing. This looks like it's the center to that. Basically this would be the center. I build a big thing and then I go that way. And then of course, again, this mountain's gonna be sort of a big you know, pain in the butt because it's in our way. If I were to make rooms, I'd have to take all of them out, figure out how I'm going to do rooms, and of course the centerpiece, or at least the way that I want it, the centerpiece has to be bigger than the rest of the outside areas, but yet still managing to be connected. So I'm going to go over here. But also, what did I want to do with that area? I think I'm gonna keep messing with this area on my own time. Eventually I'm gonna have my bro come back and be like, hey man, look what I did with the thing that I never finished on. Because this one I feel like I could have definitely made progress, but we could have kept going on and on and on, and then eventually I think if we would have kept working on it instead of, you know, playing other video games, I guess, I would have eventually have fixed all of it, or not fixed it, but rather finished it all. So this is my area. See, oh, I do have it. See, my area is finished. I just don't have it for his side. I have the cats on the top. I have a ladder. I have a ladder here. Oh, right. Because I was gonna do this. So you would go like that, and then it would take you here. basically on the other side of the walls. And then bada boom. That's it, really. I had a switch. Hold on, I have a switch in my room for the lights? Or I do. See? I like how I have a little red one too, like up here. And then this was for that. See, so I was really doing much better with my building. Like, alright, hidden room, let's go. That's the basement. You know, and if I were to take that off, it would just look like, you know, any other piece of the room, I guess. This, for his, I put fire. And that's sort of what I was doing with mine, but then I took it out and I had all this other stuff. So, if I were to do it again, I think I'd put the fire back. Maybe I'll put it up here. Or how did I do it for his? I think I put like a fence and then I put the stuff behind it. Yeah, that's how I do fire. I think I'd do that again. And then if I needed to, I'd extinguish the fire or something. And go back. I don't know. This was like more of a simple, complex house, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm down here, but clearly we don't. It's just disappointing. Other than that, that's about it. Oh, and then the video cut off. So I finished just in time. So since you guys can't see this part, which is really unfortunate, thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back eventually. I'm going to come back again. Check up on it. And then that's kind of about it. So, again, thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when most likely we will be done building this castle. Or at least maybe the outline. I don't know. Anyway, goodbye for now. And I'll see you guys next time.